And the room code is DUDF. Need a room code? You got it. DUDF. Put in this room code to play. DUDF. Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creator... It's time to name those characters! It's time for the main event! Our first opponent enters the ring. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of dummies. Talk about a character assassination. Can they build on this momentum? Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Winning for dummies. In this corner, we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of wholesome fun. The art of war. Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. So clean you could eat off it. Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of debt. They got him on the ropes. This one's just about over. This award comes with prize money. Next up, it'll be versus. These two are facing off to see who is the champion of being unique. We're witnessing greatness. Can they recover? I don't know. Like an intimidating snowflake. Moving on, we've got versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of Razzle Dazzle. The kid gloves are off now. Give him the old 1-2 step ball change. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. Second warning, name those characters. 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of influencers. It's mayhem down in the draw ring. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of getting their butt kicked. They're going. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Unbelievable! Here we go. It's a whole new fight. Nothing can stop these two. Two new fighters enter the ring. One of them will be a champion of the Walk of Shame. More like a world chump, I'm just saying. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of inspiring an Oscar-nominated film. The trainers have a decision to make. Get in the car, it's about over. To name a more iconic duo. Here's our next matchup. Who is the champion of short attention spans? The tides are turning. This next contest could swing things. The champion of dropping their phone in the toilet. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. Here come the reinforcements. Oh, what a huge blow! Can they counter? There is teamwork, folks. It's time for our next bout. One of them will be the champion of West Coast Livin'. What a sketchy move. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of half-finished screenplays. What will the trainers do? Let's see. This is getting drawn out. Solo victory! What a feat! Here are the next two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of dubstep. Oof! What a nasty uppercut! Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of never getting past the first date. It's decision time. Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. What a battle! What a dynamic duo! Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner! Need a room code? You got it. S. Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will It's time to name those characters! The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their opponent's unique skill set to create. Name those characters! It's time for the main event. Here comes our first Brave Warrior versus only one of them can be the champion of poor decisions. Holy smokes! That'll leave a mark. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Smells like regret. Make way for versus. These two are competing to be the champion of rejected Pokemon. Please, just put it out of its misery. We're watching a scribble quibble. You don't have to catch all of them. Here's our next competitor versus one of them will walk out as the champion of middle management. Whoa, Nelly! More like a world chump, I'm just saying. Let's circle back on this. Up next. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of terrible roommates. This is what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. Say goodbye to your deposit. Up next, they'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of Mondays. Back and forth they go. Oh, the humanity! Am I right? Up next. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of the afterlife. The ref just needs to call it. Is that the nail in the coffin? Heaven or hell? Who knows? And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. Name those characters! 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. It's the second half, which means... Moving on. Who is the champion of extroverts? We're witnessing greatness. Bam, right in the face. Here's the next contest. The champion of embarrassing viral videos. Here we go. It's anyone's fight. Who needs a teammate? Not this fighter. Up next, one of them will be the champion of being a silly goose. Now this is a new duel. Oh, what a huge blow! Can they counter? Now it's time to determine the champion of unable to keep a full-time job. What will the trainers do? That was below the belt. It's mayhem down in the draw ring. A tag team for the ages. Moving on. You will decide who is the champion of the macabre. Oh, it's too close to call. It's getting ugly. Here's the next title. Champion of Halloween clearance sales. It's decision time. They're evenly matched. They're going to the bench. What a sketchy move. These two, they just work so well together. Up next, who is the champion of vanity? Here we go. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of dating profiles. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. This has become a one-sided match. There's no I in team, kids, only in kids. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be the champion of suspect number one. They're trading punches. Get in the car, it's about over. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of their only crime was loving too much. The trainers have a decision to make. It's a close one. Oh, they're pulling away now. The me versus the world mentality certainly paid off. Two new fighters enter the ring. You will decide who is the champion of bad habits. Who wants it more? The art of war. This next contest could swing things. The champion of public transit. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. That's incredible! Oh, it's getting lopsided. This, folks, is what a hero looks like. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner! Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's time for the main event. Here comes our first opponent. Versus... These two are facing off to see who is the champion of questionable choices. We're witnessing greatness. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. What are they thinking? Up next. Versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of this player's Google searches. Whoa, Nelly! It's neck and neck. Looks like we've got the top result. Up next. Versus. Only one of them can be the champion of the community pool. This has become a one-sided match. Kapow! That's gotta hurt. No running. Up next. Versus. These two are competing to be the champion of the kids' table. It's anyone's fight. Wave the white flag. This one appears to be over. I bet next year they'll be sitting with the adults. Up next. Versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of rejected emojis. They're evenly matched. Will they be able to maintain this lead? That is Totes Eggplant. Up next. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of Grandma's house. This is what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. The kid gloves are off now. You get a hard candy. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's time to name those characters. It's the second half. Here's our next matchup. Who is a champion of sidekicks? The pen is fightier. Oh dear, look away! Look away! It all comes down to this next match. The champion of growing out bangs after a breakup. What will the trainers do? Let's see. They're tagging out. What a sketchy move. Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. Their chemistry is off the charts. It's time for our next bout. One of them will be the champion of Hitmen. Who wants it more? Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of needing a career counselor. It's decision time. It's a whole new fight. It's a close one. Who will draw blood first? This is getting interesting. Nothing can stop these two. The next two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of being uptight. What a battle! Here's the next contest. The champion of the International Conference on Accounting. Here we go. Here come the reinforcements. The tides are turning. That'll leave a mark. There's no I in team, kids, only in kids. Moving on. Who is the champion of beauty pageants? They're trading punches. Is that the nail in the coffin? Now it's time to determine the champion of May I Speak to Your Manager. What will the trainers do? They're slaying in character. What a Herculean effort! Up next, you will decide who is the champion of chillaxing. Now this is a duel. Here's the next title. The champion of reckless endangerment. It's decision time. They're going to the bench. We're watching a scribble quibble. They're tagging out. Please, just put it out of its misery. It's the Clash of the Titans. Now that there is teamwork, folks. Moving on. One of them will be the champion of pulling an all-nighter. More like a world chump, I'm just saying. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of owning stock in Mountain Dew. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Are they down for the count? Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
I hope you're ready for Quiplash 3, No Way Out. I'm Schmitty's stunt double, Schmatty. I promise you can't tell the difference. Oh, and if you're not in the game, you can still kind of be in the game. Just punch in the room code and join the audience. And now, round 1. You're about to see a couple of different prompts on your device. Enter your best response for each, then go head-to-head against another player's best stuff. Oh, and everyone else gets to vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who choose your answer. Off we go. Time's winding down. Use a safety quip if you have to. I hope you didn't embarrass yourself. Let us set sail with what a misfit vampire craves more than blood. Okay, time to choose. Next, the most popular job title in 2040. All right, choose your favorite. Let's keep it going. The most surprising place to find a missing contact lens. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip. All right, check this out. A great sport that never caught on. Blank on ice skates. Time to pick the one you like best. Next we have the best part about living in a sewer. All right, vote for the one you like best. Round 1 is behind us, and the scoreboard awaits. Feeling warmed up? Good, because it's time for round 2, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say. It's go time! Kicking things off, they really should cancel high school gym class and replace it with blank. It's choosing time! Moving right along, what will be the leading cause of death in 2200? All right, people, it's voting time. And next, name for a sleepover prank that is a little too cruel. Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite. Let's see the next one. The title of a web series no one asked for. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite. Without further ado, Euclid's smartest invention was geometry. His stupidest invention was blank. And now it's time to vote for your favorite. And round 2 is history. Let's see how it'll be remembered. Come inside and behold Whiplash, a final round stuffed to the gills with points. You'll each receive a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Remember, big points mean big pressure. I see we have an odd number, so you get to test yourself against my superior skills. Go easy on me, okay? Tick-tock, time's almost up. All right, let's have it. 3 things you'll find at the Queen's Yard Sale. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip. Oh, I took that one on the chin, huh? 3 of Einstein's less impressive discoveries. And now, pick your favorite. Three things you can say to immediately get everyone's attention. Okay, choose your favorite. Great job! Now let's see what that did to the final scores.